if Rajdeep Sardesai says A will become Chief Minister, then that's the end of the chance of A.
So you like political trivia, so therefore.
So,
He doesn't do
Vasundhara Raje
consultation.
feels that she's been denied her due.
Really, Rajdeep?
I know, but I think there was some expectation that in Chhattisgarh, Mr. Sai had a good chance. Because Amit Shah, when he was on a rally in Chhattisgarh, had mentioned his name and the possibility of a tribal chief minister. So there was some expectation. He was in the running. With the case of Bhajanlal Sharma also, I can tell you the night before, there was some speculation that he could be the chief ministerial choice. I think if there was a left field choice, someone who's a total outsider, it's Mohan Yadav.
Even he didn't know.
Even he didn't know, and that's not the first time it's happened. There is this wonderful story that is told about Bhupendra Patel in Gujarat. So Vijay Rupani steps down as chief minister. The BJP is supposed to then decide on a choice. Narendra Singh Tomar is sent as observer. So Narendra Singh Tomar himself as observer is not clear kaun banega Mukhyamantri. So he starts speaking to the audience and he's waiting, looking side, waiting for some message from Delhi. Kisko banana hai? And he's speaking and speaking, waiting, to get that message. Looks around, asks his assistant, "Aaya ki nahi message?" And apparently, eventually, the name is given to him, Bhupendra Patel. He reads it out, saying, "Gujarat ke agle Mukhyamantri honge Bhupendra Patel." Now, Bhupendra Patel or Bhupendra Bhai is sitting at the back, first time MLA, and suddenly he's having his mawa or whatever, and he hears Bhupendra Patel. And person next to him said, "No, you, aap bane ho. Aapka naam hai."
I was anchoring that day. My colleague Polumi was there when this name was to be announced. And it was classic because there's Bhupendra Patel and this gentleman turned around, and this is a story that I have to say. My colleague Polumi tells better because she was there and she told us with what happened. And he turned around and he says, "Aap neta ban gaye." And Bhupendra Patel said, "Neta मैं हूँ." He said, "नहीं, आप विधायक दल के नेता बन गए." So, आप CM बन गए.
And then he puts his hand up with a V. So, he was again a choice that no one expected. Mr. Yadav has been a minister in the Shivraj Singh Chouhan government. But again, an unexpected choice. I mean, go through all the TV channels over a week, all the faces put there. You didn't have Mohan Yadav's name at all.
But it's interesting, Rajdeep, who announced the name of Mohan Yadav, of course, at that time was Shivraj Singh Chouhan, but who went in as, key observer was Mr. Khattar.
From your state?
From my state. And Mr. Khattar was a person who had no clue that he was going to be picked as the chief minister of the state of Haryana. Someone who really wasn't the pick.
Manohar Lal Khattar also was contesting his first election.
Yes.
And so is BJP folklore that he and Narendra Modi ji used to be pracharaks together and they would share a room for a long time. So there was a connection between the two of them, and that is what swayed Mr. Modi in favor of Mr. Khattar. And so with Mr. Modi, expect the unexpected. In fact, the buzz is that this is the joke. If Rajdeep Sardesai says A will become chief minister, then that's the end of the chance of A. It can be B or C.
Now you're giving too much importance to yourself.
No, it's not me.
Too much importance to yourself.
It's not me.
It
was told to me by a colleague of mine the other day that Rajdeep, whichever name you give, it will be someone else. So I said, okay, no problem.
Which name did you give?
No,
You kept saying Shivraj should become. No wonder Shivraj then has lost it.
I mean, I find it amusing that the Congress party has lost the elections in these states and there is no news. What are you doing with Mr. Gehlot, Mr. Kamal Nath, Mr. Baghel?
Exactly. That's what I'm amazed, because here you have removed someone who Rajdeep clearly thought should have been the chief minister, who was Shivraj Singh Chouhan. No, it was a pro-incumbency vote. You've removed somebody at the back of that who ideally should have been given the CM-ship again. And on the other hand, someone who lost you a winning election, you can't even ask for his resignation. But that aside, Rajdeep, we're going to get down to that. We're going to get down to all other unusual names who've become the chief minister of the state. But let's talk about what's common between these three chief ministers of the Hindi heartland. You have a tribal, you have an OBC, and you have a Brahmin upper caste. The commonality, Rajdeep, now becoming clear, is the stamp of the Sangh, the RSS.
Absolutely. All of them are organizational men, particularly Bhajanlal Sharma, very much, the old style organizer from the Sangh, in a way loaned to the BJP, has gone through the ABVP route. You've got a similar ABVP route being taken by Mohan Yadav, and again, very much steeped in the Sangh's culture in Ujjain, Malwa, which has been a Sangh fortress. Vishnu Sai, little bit less in the sense, much more political. He's been, in politics in sort of official politics, possibly for a slightly longer period of time, has played pivotal roles within the party in Chhattisgarh, was party chief for a while. So you could argue that he's sort of made the clear step up. The others have come through the organization very much through RSS backing.
Someone who studied politics or been a student of politics for so long has ever a first-time MLA other than Bhupendra Patel and now in the form of Bhajanlal Sharma ever been given CM-ship?
I'm just trying to think. You stumped me with that one, but I'm sure there are.
There are.
I mean, there will be the odd example in possibly Congress times.
Well, you like political trivia, so therefore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to think about that because, yeah, the very fact that I'm being made to think about that means that it hasn't happened too often.
No, because he's the king of it. He'll know it.
No. It's very clear that it doesn't happen too often that someone who's a first-time MLA is immediately pitchforked into the chief minister's chair.
The next Chunaav ke Choudhary, you'll have the answer to this.
Well, Arvind Kejriwal, first-time MLA, became chief minister.
Then,
his own party. So, see, either set up your own party, in which case, and win the election. N.T. Ramarao, first-time MLA, become chief minister. Okay, names are suddenly starting to come. N.T. Ramarao actually is quite remarkable because 6 months from forming the party, a bit like Kejriwal, became chief minister of the then undivided Andhra Pradesh.
And especially where there's so much talk of caste census, OBC, you've given an OBC chief minister, especially where the upper caste is concerned. You needed to balance that out.
No, look, it's not just that. Not only do you give an OBC, you give an OBC Yadav. So you're sending out a message to
Bihar,
Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, where there are Yadavs are in much larger numbers, that look, we have a Yadav chief minister.
Yeah, so like the Akhilesh Yadav or Tejasvi Yadav.
That's right. Look, how much of a difference eventually this makes in politics, I don't know. The more and more I look at numbers in Madhya Pradesh and talk to people on the ground, it was the micromanagement of that election.
You spoke of dynasts, Rajdeep. Now, where the BJP comes into question, let's talk about two. A Choudhary Rajdeep Sardesai and a Vasundhara Raje Scindia. They're from the same family. But what's interesting is I was looking at it, where the Chambal belt was concerned. Earlier on, you kept saying that, okay, you have a Choudhary Rajdeep Scindia in the BJP, but you have leaders like a Tomar or Narottam Mishra. Now, he's the undisputed king of the Chambal belt where the BJP is concerned. Narottam Mishra has lost an election. Mr. Tomar, who was agriculture minister, is now a speaker.
Preeti Choudhry, had Choudhary Rajdeep Scindia been in the Congress, who knows? He could have been the face of the Congress for this election campaign of 2020.
Really?
Who knows?
Such a pilot has been waiting in the wings since 2018. Really, Rajdeep?
I know, but there's a possibility. You can't ignore it. At the moment, what are you saying?
They gave Vivek Tankha a Rajya Sabha seat over him. If they'd given it to him at that point of time, would have been different.
I am not saying that Choudhary Rajdeep Scindia had no reason to be angry with his high command or whatever they call it and leave the party. That's another matter. Right. He was certainly being in some way pushed to the side by the Kamalnath Digvijay Singh duo. All I'm saying is that in the BJP, he's not 1, 2, 3, 4 in terms of the hierarchy. Mohan Yadav's come in, right?
Yeah.
You're saying that he's dominated Chambal, the Chambal region. He's a minister. He's a minister. But I don't know whether he will ever be a face for Madhya Pradesh, right? In the future, I don't know, because you've gone in clearly for a new face, not Choudhary Rajdeep Scindia. Mohan Yadav, the BJP has not made Mohan Yadav chief minister as of now for 1 year. He's at, they hope that he will last the entire 5 and will go into the next election. So, Choudhary Rajdeep Scindia, I think, is a very capable minister. I mean, those who worked with him say he's an extremely efficient minister. Does that mean he will make the transition to chief minister? Huge question mark. He may not fit in within the social engineering. Okay, we'll hold the jury on that. But, Vasundhara...
let's talk about Vasundhara.
Vasundhara is the more interesting person.
What will she do now?
Vasundhara...
What is she now? All she is just an MLA like Shivraj. What is Shivraj? Just an MLA right now, imagine.
I saw her look yesterday when all this was happening, and if looks could kill, she could have killed someone yesterday. The truth of the matter is Vasundhara Raje was their face for more than a decade. Politics has changed. She belongs to the Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Advani, Pramod Mahajan era, and with her exit and that of Shivraj Singh Chouhan, all the faces from that era over. I don't know what she'll do next. Shivraj Singh Chouhan, I think, will be accommodated in some way. He's much more the old style Karyakarta.
He's amiable.
Yeah, I mean, Vasundhara Raje feels that she's been denied her due. She feels that she is the one who had the maximum number of MLAs. If you had done vote among the MLAs, her feeling is that
If
she
it
would
was
have
the
won.
traditional way,
Yeah.
then Shivraj and possibly Vasundhara, which is you go to the Vidhayak Dal, you go to the group of MLAs and you ask them who you want as your leader, it would have been these two names.
Yeah, we don't know whether that ever happens in Indian politics. This internal democracy is a farce in more often than not in Indian politics. You know, it is whoever is the high command chooses. Jo jeeta wo Sikandar. I don't know what Vasundhara Raje will do. You know, she's an accomplished woman. She's got other skills. She's once walked the ramp among her other skills. She's got a great sense of fashion, great sense
It's not
of
about fashion, Rajdeep.
aesthetics.
How does walking the
Why
ramp
not?
and fashion have come into question?
She's got a she could set up a nice.
But she's a politician by profession, for Christ's sake.
Why should you be a politician forever? You can do other things
Because
with your
she
life.
says she's not ready to hang up her boots.
Okay.
You
She's
listen
not like
to
me.
her.
I'm ready to hang up my boots, by the way.
But
you know,
do you see it as the
I'm
end?
co-starring now with Preeti Choudhry on my way. Next time it will be
Oh, please.
special appearance, then guest appearance.
You know, sometimes you have all the B grade actors and then you have a special appearance by the superstar. But having said that, okay, no. I'll come back to that question. I take offense on you, speaking of Vasundhara Raje Scindia of being a fashion model or something.
No, I'm saying she's a woman with great aesthetic, great sense of aesthetics.
But she's okay. But we're talking about a political career.
She could be the brand ambassador for Rajasthan tourism and
Why
do a
should
darn
she?
lot
She
better.
wants to be the chief
darn lot
minister.
better than anyone has done
But
in
she wants to
recent
be
times.
the chief minister. Therefore, I asked.
I think her
it's at the
chief
end of the
minister,
road.
as a chief minister, it's the end of the road. The BJP has leapfrogged from the Vasundhara Raje era into that of
Do you
Bhajanlal
see,
Sharma.
because there are so many people, especially who are attuned to the Congress thought that there could be a coup where Vasundhara Raje might engineer. Do you think that's all hogwash?
No.
That's all done.
There can
That
be.
she could, because
You know,
25 out of 25 is what the BJP wants.
do you think that a central government
True.
that monitors the opposition
Wishful
doesn't
thinking.
monitor its own? Please be very clear. I mean, we are living in cloud cuckoo land if we think that your
wishful
own...
thinking.
No, wishful thinking
Or
on...
clutching at straws.
Yeah, look. No, I think if Vasundhara Raje wants to stage a rebellion, I doubt that's going to happen in today's BJP. This is not the BJP where a Uma Bharti could just walk out of a party meeting or a Shankar Singh Waghela could bring down a government in Gujarat. That used to happen in the past.
Fine, all right. With that, we're going to end it, but we'll see you soon because the election season will only now pick up. Though Rajdeep's going to, Christmas break?
I'm taking a Christmas break. It's my
Where are you going?
favorite. My favorite. I am a creature of routine. I don't go like her. She's going skiing.
No, I'm not going skiing.
Oh, she wanted to go
I have to
skiing.
be here while you are.
Yeah, she
are.
wanted to go skiing, but I'm going to Bombay and Goa because that's where by the sea I reflect on life.
All right. On that note, you have a happy New Year, where our viewers are concerned, and also a very Merry Christmas. We'll see you in the New Year. Thank you. Bye bye.